In today's Anime Last Stand video, I'm going to quickly cover everything that you should be doing to get prepared for the new update in ALS. Now, this video will probably be on the shorter side since there really isn't too much content coming out with this update. Hopefully there will be more in the future, but I'll still cover everything you guys need to do, and it would mean a lot to me if you could drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel. Anyways, let's get right into this. The trailer for the update literally officially dropped, I don't even know, I think like 8 hours ago for me, but when I'm recording this, so it was quite early. I wasn't up, but I saw it this morning, and so I'm going to be putting together a list of everything you should do within about like the next 12 to 24 hours to get ready. The update time was announced to be late Sunday. Now I believe Blamspot is EST, or at least some of the devs are EST. It seems like they go off of EST, so late Sunday EST is my guess. So in some other time zones, it's going to be early Monday, or maybe even earlier Sunday, depending on where you are. In the trailer, we did see a few things. First of all, they did say a new evolution would be coming in, and on screen they showed a heavily blurred photo, but it's Gojo. Pretty easy to tell just by the colors. So yeah, Gojo will be receiving an evolution, which is pretty awesome. Saber is going to be a new celestial unit along with others. They said in the trailer, they showed Saber and said new celestial unit, and then they said like and more or something like that. So there's going to be more than one new celestial unit. A new code unit, which is pretty much unimportant. They're pretty much just like legendary units. It's something to have in your inventory, I guess, but like it's not going to be meta or anything like that. There are going to be damage, kill, and summon tasks, which give you rerolls, which is fantastic. Great way for us to kind of farm rerolls and not have to spend Robux. And there will also be a new badge that supposedly you get it from literally any act. You have a chance at the end of any act. It's extremely low, though, that you can get the badge. I originally wanted to assume a new story mode stage was coming out. Now I'm honestly unsure. I'm not sure if they'll add something past Namek. In the trailer, they showed in the background Hollow World, and they didn't mention anything about story mode, which makes me think there's not gonna be a new one, because I mean that's a pretty big part of the update. I feel like you would either show it in the background of the trailer or mention it directly in the trailer. So I think it's weird they didn't do that, so it's most likely there's not going to be a new story mode area, but I am unsure on that. It is very possible we just have some new units along with a few evolutions this update, which wouldn't be horrible, but hopefully in the future they have more. Completing story mode is not hard at all, so I would still recommend finishing all of it, as you will also get a good amount of emeralds from doing it. Actually, the best way to farm emeralds is by doing a specific story mode act on Nightmare, so at some point you will need to complete it. Speaking of emeralds, make sure you save up a lot. We know Saber is a guaranteed celestial, but they also said there will be others. Could be one more, two more, or many more. So a really good way to farm emeralds is to play Namek Act 1 on Nightmare. That's what I would highly recommend doing if you don't have a lot of emeralds right now. Just repeat it over and over again using the retry. Literally, all you need, you could literally just have a Yami. I'm doing it right now on my other monitor. I'm just placing a Yami down at the start of the map and going back to this video. It's not difficult at all. You can win in about 5 minutes, and I think you get like 325 emeralds if I'm not mistaken, so it's extremely, extremely effective. In order to best prepare for Gojo's evolution, you can really only do one thing, and that is getting a Gojo. When evolving a unit, unfortunately, their level and skill tree is reset, so grinding him kills and levels won't do you any good right now. With a new evolution will come some new way to get that unit's evolved materials. It is possible they just add it to the drop pool of challenges, or hopefully there is a whole new way of getting the materials that is not challenges. There isn't a ton of pre-preparation you can do for a smaller update like this, so the big two things are really getting a Gojo and grinding your emeralds, which are pretty much literally one thing, and that's getting emeralds, because to get Gojo, you need emeralds as well. I'm currently at about 15,000 emeralds. My goal for the update is 30,000, so I think 30,000 will be a healthy amount for me to pretty much get everything I need. Really, the only other thing is to make sure you're currently caught up in the game. Make sure you have Ulk Spear, and the other Alkiora drop. I'm not too sure. I forgot the name of that drop, but make sure you have all 3 drops. If you don't know how to get them, you just have to do Hollow World Act 6 on Nightmare, and just repeat that over and over and over again until you get all 3. And since Hollow World is so high, doing Act 6 Nightmare on repeat to grind those drops also is going to yield you a decent amount of emeralds. You won't get as much at the same rate of Planet Namek Act 1 Nightmare, but it's going to be close. It's like, what, an extra 30 seconds to minute, and I think you're losing out on like 50 emeralds. So it's a tiny bit slower, but it's still very effective for farming emeralds, and you're also getting those drops that you want to make sure you have. So it's a pretty good 2-for-1 pretty much. Make sure you already have your Sukuna evolved, but to do that you just need to get 12 fingers from challenges. It's relatively easy. Just find an easy challenge and then just use the retry button, because if you back out to the lobby, you will get a new challenge, whereas if you stay in the game and just hit retry, you can stay in that same challenge. I would personally recommend doing Tower Limit on, I don't know the map name, but the water map, the second map in the game. That one's fairly decent. Just do that with like a tower limit or something, and you should be fine. Other than that, you will be all set for the update. Hopefully you did find this video helpful. If you did, consider leaving a like and subscribing. Took a bit of time. I won't say it took as much time as the beginner's guide, which if you haven't seen, go check that out. I uploaded that yesterday. We'll have a new Noob to Pro episode hopefully coming out tonight, unless the update's out. I don't know. I know when the update comes out, I am going to be hopefully streaming it. And I'm also going to make a bunch of showcases. I'll get Gojo evolved. I will get Saber and the other new Celestials. Whatever there is to check out, I will get and make a video ASAP. I will most likely be the first YouTuber to make a video on it, as long as I am online when the update is out. Hopefully, the update doesn't go into the Super Bowl, because I have a bad feeling about it. They said late night Sunday EST, and the Super Bowl is at 6:30 EST, so, or 6 EST, I'm not too sure which one. So I'm a little bit worried about that. We'll see how we manage that, but that is going to do it for this video. I will see you guys next time. Peace.